Glad to be talking to you. So let's get started.
Yeah, sure.
Let me share my screen a little bit, and this is your learning plan that I have right here. Just want to see how is your progress coming along. So you start about January 1st,
Right,
and today is March 8th, I believe, 7th.
right.
Right? So you should be finishing data warehouse, which is where you currently are, and starting data lakes with Spark. And I believe you have
Correct.
questions about the project, right?
Yes. So, I have a question for previous chapter.
Okay.
It is which one?
I have here the course. So,
Yes. So in this course, like in the project section, right?
right.
If you go to project section,
Okay, this is the project section.
right.
Project.
So
Yeah.
there is a S3 URL in project dataset.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know, like I cannot find this files.
You're not finding the files.
No.
All right, let's see. Let me show you the way the DWH file should look like, and hopefully that will give you an idea of how this is working. So basically you're reading from this S3, but
Correct.
you're going to end up writing everything inside your Redshift. So you're reading from the S3, but you're going to write the tables
Right.
under
Right.
right? So you're putting this path right here on the log data, log JSON path, and some data,
Uh-huh.
right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Do you have it the same way I have it here?
No, but how do, like, this is S3 URL, right? So
Yes.
what is this Udacity DEND? It is the sub bucket you are created?
No, this is the bucket that was provided here. Project datasets. Right here.
But how to access that? Like it should be available on a AWS server, right?
Can you repeat that?
So this URL is
Yes,
pointing to S3 on the AWS, right?
exactly.
But like, is it public bucket? Is this a public bucket?
I believe it is. Yes.
But when I try to log into AWS, I cannot see this bucket.
You cannot see this bucket.
No.
What happens when you?
Let me open AWS as well.
Yeah, maybe you can share your screen.
Yeah, sure. Give me a minute. I'm just logging.
Sure, no problem.
Okay. So let me share my screen.
Sure.
Okay, can you see my screen?
I can see your screen.
If I go to S3,
Right.
where can I see this particular bucket?
Hmm. I'm not sure where you can see it there, but let's find out.
And if I put this path also, I cannot see. So do I need to create by myself or it will be available?
No, you don't have to create it on your own. Mm, you know what? I haven't looked for the bucket inside AWS. I just included the link within my ETL, and
Uh-huh.
it worked. So I've never bothered to look for it on AWS. But let me see what would be the way to search for it. How to look contents. Yeah, I'm not sure if AWS gives you access to see other buckets that you didn't create it within the console.
Okay.
So I think you only get the link for it,
Uh-huh.
and then you add it to your DWH file, and since you have the right path, it should grab all the files that are within that bucket. But I'm not sure if you can see the actual bucket since you didn't create it.
Okay. I
But
thought like if I can search for the URL by, copy pasting that URL.
yeah, I haven't done it that way, but I can certainly research
Okay.
to see if that's possible. But yeah, just make sure that you are including the right path within the DWH. Can you show me your DWH file? Do you have it already with something on it?
This one?
No, your DWH file within the workspace.
It's in the workspace. No, I do not, connect to server and then store the stuff. So I think you probably not able to see this.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't store yet. So I was like trying to find out that particular, on
Yeah, you were finding the bucket. I understand.
yeah, so
Um,
that's why I didn't connect it to AWS. Like I have to start the server, right? I have to configure the parameters and then start the server, right?
yes, the WH just has like all the different parameters that you need to run your ETL.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah, you have the right path right there. The only one that I might be concerned about is the log JSON path. Let me compare really quickly with what I have here. All right, so the log data is S3 Udacity then log data. That looks good. The other one, the log JSON path is Udacity then log JSON path dot JSON. That looks good. And the other one is Udacity then some data. Yeah, I believe you should have access to those S3 buckets that you set it up there. You will need
Okay.
I believe you cannot access those buckets unless you have your IAM role ready. You need a user for that.
Mm-hmm.
So you just need to, yes, create your IAM role and make sure to add your credentials from there.
I think I have IAM role as well.
Okay.
Oh, let me check here.
Yeah, you can write IAM exactly. You have two users. Let's click on the users. And yeah, let's just click on any of them. Right. And where it says user ARN on top of it, on top of the, you just scroll up. There you
Yes.
go. Yeah, that's the way you need. You copy and paste that within the IAM role and make sure it's within quotation marks. All right.
Right.
Yeah,
So I will create like, and we need to create this username password as well, right?
exactly. I believe the instructions for that are. I actually have a walkthrough for that. Let me look for it and I can share it with you. I recorded a walkthrough some months ago.
So here in one more question I have, like in this AWS, like there are lessons where we are configuring manually, right?
Yes, that is true.
Let me show you. So do we need to do that like with this parameters like everything in JSON to specify this, or we can directly create using UI also? So let me show you like where is that? Yeah, I think this one. Yeah, infrastructure as a code,
Yeah,
right?
you can create the Redshift using code. That's what you mean?
Yeah, or can I directly create from there? Do I need to create using code, or I can directly, create from there?
No,
Because
yeah, you can create directly from the AWS console. Actually, that's the way I do it on this tutorial that
uh-huh.
I'm looking for. And and it shows you step by step how to do it by using the console. So give me 1 second, and I should find it in 1 second.
So do we need to do like this, or we can do directly from UI also?
You can do it directly from AWS for sure.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, I have it right here. Let me share my screen a little bit. So I recorded this tutorial. I'm going to send it to you right away. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to launch a Redshift cluster. So it tells you once again, how to launch the Redshift from the AWS console, and once you have it, like how to set it up, and then what to copy and what to add to the DWH so that it's complete right here. So I'm going to share this link with you right away.
Sure.
So this is a project walkthrough. I'm not sure why I haven't shared it with you earlier. I'm really sorry about that. But yeah, it basically tells you everything you need to know about the project, how to access the S3, and how to fill out the create tables.py and the DWH config file.
Right.
But yeah, basically here, once you have that set up, you will have access to read from the S3 table, from the S3 buckets from Udacity. Right. But you're going to be writing your tables on this Redshift cluster.
Right.
Right. So you will need both to run your files.
Correct.
And I'm going to research if you can actually see the bucket within the console. I haven't done that, but I believe it might be possible. The thing is, you'll have to look for it differently because since you didn't create these buckets, you won't have access to them in your S3 console. You'll have to look for them in a different way. So let me research about that. But these are the correct path for sure.
Okay. Sure.
What else? Any other questions about this DWH file?
No, I think I pretty much understood this configuration file. I used to use this file for my work purposes.
Okay.
I'm fine. Just the thing is that I was looking whether I can see this bucket on, directly on UI or not.
Yeah, I understand that, but I need to research that answer.
Okay.
What about the SQL queries? How do you feel about this?
Yeah, I can write those queries. Yeah.
Perfect. This is pretty much like the bulk of the project. This queries right here. Once you're done with these queries, if you have this and the DWH file, I believe the ETL was already provided to you.
Correct.
And I think the create tables as well, which are just take from your queries here to run.
Yes.
And yeah, and the README, I believe you will need to discuss the purpose of this database and justify the schema. So it's pretty much the same as you did for the previous READMEs.
Okay.
Yeah, for example, by using four-dimensional tables, we can reduce duplicated information from the fact table. So, which is pretty much the reason for the star schema. And
so in Redshift, what kind of primary keys we are using?
For which one?
For tables, are we using any primary keys?
I believe I'm not here. Let's see, staging event. Oh, well, these are the staging events. Let's see. Yes. All right. So, for example, for some play, yes, the ID right here, and for user, yeah, I'm pretty much using the IDs as primary keys.
So, what is identity 01 there?
Where? Identity 01. Yeah, I forgot about that one. Let me research that one as well. Some play table, some play ID and identity 01. Yeah, I will need to get back to you with this one. Identity 01.
Okay, and the syntax for reading S3 is like I think it's available in one of the tutorial, right? Like loading the file into stage from
Yes,
S3
yes, for
perspective.
sure. Exactly. So basically, what you're doing first, you're create within the create tables. First, you're creating the where is it? Create tables. It's running create table queries from
Yeah.
here. So yeah, the first thing you're creating are the staging tables, and you're
Correct.
creating that into your Redshift, and the ETL is going to do it like in that order.
Right. So the for staging only, like I want to look into, the particular S3 bucket because I don't have idea like what kind of data look like into stage. Like what is exactly file look like because it's direct dump from file to table.
Right, exactly. So you have access to that here. This is basically how it's going to look. So the song data is going to have these columns,
Uh-huh.
and the log data set is going to have these columns. So as you can see here on the staging
Okay.
events
Okay.
for the events, I just look to add all of these columns. I have artist,
Got it.
auth, first name, gender, and here's
Uh-huh.
the same artist, auth, first name, gender. And
Okay.
for the song stable, it's are these keys. Num songs, artist ID, artist latitude, and artist ID, artist latitude. So it's pretty much the same.
Mhm. Yeah, actually, and now I got it. So that's why, like, I was stuck. So
Mhm.
I was thinking about, how to read, how to get the like knowledge about the particular data set, basically.
Right, right. Yeah, they provided to you here. And
Okay,
now that you have it, like now you have one table for these type of files, and the other table for this type of files.
correct.
Now the other tables you can just pick the
Create from that
information
particular
from
state.
these two
Yeah,
exactly. Mhm.
yeah. Okay, Xavier, I think I'm good now.
Awesome. Feel free to write any messages during the week, and hopefully that video should give you like a deeper understanding of the project.
Sure.
And yeah, just let me know, and I'll get back to you about the identity here on this primary key.
Okay. So now, right now, like, my course is going to expire on 21st.
Your course is going to expand. Was that
So my course is available till March 21 only.
okay?
So I am like working with them to, extend the deadline
Okay,
because I cannot able to complete it.
okay, I understand.
So I'm not sure like how they are going to do it.
Did you pay? Did you pay the course upfront, or were you in a month by month basis?
I paid upfront actually.
Okay, so if you pay upfront, after the final deadline, you are moved into a month by month basis until you
Yeah.
finish the course. Have you emailed um, yeah, have you emailed support?
Yeah, I emailed it to support and I think they are looking into it.
All right, because sometimes if you have like some personal reasons why you couldn't um,
Yeah.
progress with the course, or any reasons particular, they might
Uh-huh.
be able to extend it a little bit, but that's up to them. And if not, you will be moved to a month by month basis until you finish the course. So
Okay.
mhm,
So can you show me the timetable once again? Like I'm not sure whether I'm following you.
for sure. Uh, So this one is if you start by January 1st. However, I'm not allowed to. This is like for personal use only.
Right, right, right.
So this is not like it updated your
Yes.
deadlines on the system.
Yes, yes, yes.
But for the personal one, we set up a date of capstone project about. So this is March, this is April, about May. But I've seen people um, pretty much cut off a month, an entire month for this. So I believe if you can finish this project this week, data lakes should take you about 2 or 3 weeks. This is the hardest project, data lakes. And after that, capstone project can be done. Oh wait, no. So your data warehouse, you can finish in a couple of days now that you know how to do it. Data lakes can take you 2 weeks. Data pipelines is the hardest project that can take you 2-3 weeks, and the capstone can take a week or 2 weeks. I believe you can be done within a month, maybe a month and a half if you stick to it. That's just my
Uh-huh.
what I believe you can do.
And what happens if we are not able to complete the project?
What do you mean? Like if you can submit it as many times as you wish. Do you mean before the deadline?
No, no, no. So if like my course is going to expire and
Mhm.
I'll just complete the learning, but I'm not able to submit the project. So then what will happen in that scenario?
You will move. You'll be moved to the month by month basis, or if you decide not to carry, or yeah, that's what happens. You're moved to a month by month basis
Okay.
until you finish it.
Okay. So if I'm not able to do that, like pay the money and like continue with it, so
Mhm.
it will be incomplete course. I can access later on, or like what will happen?
Oh yeah, if you decide not to move to a month by month basis, you
Uh-huh.
have to let know. You'll have to you have to write to support just to let them know about that, and they will cancel your yeah the course basically, and they won't charge you anymore if you decide to do that.
Okay. And but in the future, if I want to start it, like resume it, so
Mhm.
can I get like all the contents, like whatever I have left from, or do I need to again start continue from
That's a
the?
good question. That one I don't know. I believe, though I'm not sure, that you will have to restart, but that doesn't make sense. Um, you know what? I'm not sure. I will have to ask on my end and
Okay.
get back to you on that.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
So that's it. I think I'm good then, Xavier.
Well, thank you for setting up this meeting, Mustafa. Hopefully, the video will be helpful. I will get back to you about the identity and about what happens if you decide to stop the course and restart later on. And
Sure.
Mhm.
Thank you very much,
No
Xavier.
problem, Mustafa. It was nice talking to you, and let me know how the project goes. I think you feel confident with it now, and I believe you will pass it this week.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day too.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye bye.